Alright, tomorrow's trial. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? We already talked about that. Nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. Oh shit. You're gonna have to get Winston Payne. It's really weird, all of a sudden no one can reach him. Why? What if he's working behind the scenes with this case because of the whole Dahlia connection? I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest, or that. Or he's doing something. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense lawyer. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. You could do both! You sometimes do anyway, when you're helping me half the time. I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. Apparently not! Fucking Furio Tigre can just come in and be like, oh, I'm Phoenix Wright. You could just say that you're Phoenix Wright. That's why I requested another judge. Oh, the other guy? We've only met each other once. Oh, is it that guy again? No, why? Why do you keep bringing up that Canadian guy? It's so weird. It freaks me out, and I don't know why. Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. A pushover. Winston Payne. Alright, he said something about talking to Bikini, but we might have already covered all that. Presenting anything? What did I just get? Her autopsy report. 10 to 11, loss of blood from stabbing back, body fell 10 feet after death. Oh, that was after death? Is that confirmed? So she fell after she died. Oh. Whoa. Should I don't think that would really do anything, but here, just in case. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material. Didn't we go over this? Yes, we did. All that, the material, girl in the... Yeah, all that stuff. Is she out of the thing yet, or is Larry back yet? No Butz. Is he here? Nope. Alright. No Butz in sight, so you better be done with your interrogation so I can interrogate you. There you go. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I needed to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. But I've already told you everything that I... Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. It's also interesting because the last big spirit channeling case 2 of Game 2 involved sisters. Eenie and Mimi. So what if it does again, you know? I mean, do we have talking points or should I just go for the psych lock? Okay. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donham with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. Let's do it! Here you go. Your first one ever, Edgeworth. It's a special occasion. I was frightened. Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? The note. Take that! Whoa! Hearing Edgeworth say, take that. I found this in the main hall as it is addressed to you. Ah, that's... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Ah. Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But, Mr. Edgeworth...
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
Then what the hell were you frightened of? A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini's like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is... Now I really want to play Edgeworth Investigation just so I can be Edgeworth more. This is cool. One person you didn't want your secret told to. Phoenix Wright. Hey, we do have his profile, because we're not playing as him, so I feel like it is probably him. Yeah, let's go with that.
Take that!
Phoenix Wright.
Huh.
You mean something to Wright, it seems, and I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
I don't know, she looks so genuinely cute, not deceitful, but at this point I don't believe that she's Dahlia. Or there's something weird going on about her. If she's Dahlia, there's something that has happened, but I don't think she's her at all. It's definitely not just her pretending.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hole the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
What is it on this map? Up there? Okay.
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the Inner Temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall... I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't want to think about it at all.
So is this the secret that you locked away in your heart?
Yes.
Looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night?
Yes, that's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Interesting. To the Heavenly Hall. Hello, Gumshoe. Let's go. Whoa, all these different flags. What the fuck? We got Loris, and who the hell is that? Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Is that a new person? That's not like Iris, is it? I don't think so.
Oh, why? Why does this always happen?
Oh, no, it's Loris again. Maybe that is Iris, I don't know. Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Tibet. Next it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Okay. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? We're just eavesdropping? Well, Gumshoe, you ruined it. There's not the time for that. Oh, they play the music. Great. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat. Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. What if he becomes a lawyer? He wants to become an attorney or something. He's like, oh, it's so cool. I want to be able to shout objection more. That'd be great. And a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed it with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Shit. What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's cold. Quiet, it's cold. It's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds like a lot like my apartment there, pal. Aw, man. Why do they gotta do that shit to Gumshoe? Can't he get some luck? One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Jesus. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm going to ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked, indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I going to do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. What happened to his talking point that had a lock over it? Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Aw, man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay. Chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? And here they are. See if we can do it now. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. No, let's. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Excuse me. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? I guess I'll try it. There's really, like, no new areas to go to or anything to... Unless I can investigate some stuff here or go in the building, but for now, let's try this. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock, the lightning, I'm gonna assume. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? So it really was lightning. Although I don't trust Larry. I don't trust him to give an eyewitness account. There are still 3 Psychologs remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Should I present the map? I mean, yeah. If your room was in the main temple, you're not going to see the bridge. Fool. It's a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have warned you. Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? Looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. See, I was thinking that maybe Larry wrote the note, because he didn't... Before I say any more, that might not make any sense. So let me see what happens here before I say anything more. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed, lightning striking Dusky Bridge. Well, there's only one landmark nearby, and the thing that I was just thinking about would require him to be at Heavenly Hall anyway, so there you go. The place you saw the lightning strike from was, naturally, Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you've just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. But I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. I agree. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor? I think you mean a fair decor. I don't know what that is either. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Should I look that up? A fair... Okay, he's asking a question. So, a fair decor. It doesn't really say much. A love affair. Okay, well, whatever. I believe last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Well, you definitely wanted to see your Iris, right? Okay, did he know about the... No, he must not have known about the note. He just knew she was going to the inner temple. So yeah, what I was thinking before, I'm not even going to address it. He was waiting for her to come to the temple, and he knew she'd have to pass by there. I told you before. Don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that you were waiting for Iris. Is it? What does she say here? Okay. No, stop it. Is it the note? Something I must talk to you about. Okay, well, okay, maybe I was right. What I was gonna say was that Larry wrote the note to get her to come meet him. But I didn't remember the specifics of the note. So I was like, wait a minute, that's probably... Would they really do that? Would they really make this note that seemed like it could be a big plot point, just some stupid goof by Larry? But now that I'm looking at it here, it's actually not threatening. The only part is, unless you want your secret to be exposed? I don't know what that would be, but the rest of it could easily be Larry saying, I want to fucking confess my love to you. So maybe I was actually right, that he called her out there, and she got frightened misinterpreting it. Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Or the secret thing was just a lie to get her to come there. What an asshole, if that's the case. What a way to start a relationship with a girl, by threatening to expose her secret. When she got there, what did she think she was gonna... What did you think she was gonna do? Just be like, what is this secret that you're gonna expose? And then you'd be like, nah, that was a lie. And then she'd be like, oh, that's fine? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. Yeah, Larry's a fucking piece of shit. He doesn't know any better, but he's a dumbass. Well, that's what it said in that book. Duh. You're not supposed to actually write that. Hold on. I didn't even really pay attention. It does say that, yeah, that should have been the giveaway. That it just says that. Alright. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, were you not, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose a secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? He has. What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh? Then what is the secret you mention? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. So that's what it was? That's what it was? Her secret that she loves you too? You're such an idiot. Jesus. Oh, Larry. Butz. Yeah, because she's a nun. Hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I don't have any other envelopes. Yeesh! Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so... So there's no one actually threatening her with a secret. Maybe there is, but it wasn't that note. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Oh, I don't. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. Jesus. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. The lightning strike, right? Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? Unless that's what I'm supposed to think it is when it's really something else. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Yes, Larry. I believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning. Is he gonna get more psych locks? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Or we'll just scare him into talking. Oh my god, are you kidding? What the fuck? What? I agree, Edgeworth. What the fuck? We already did you and her, now Edgeworth's got these with you, and Phoenix has those with her, and there's 5 each? What the shit? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. So are we going to break those, or are we going to do it in court? Are we going to have to break them later separately? I'm not sure. Holy shit. So many locks. Playing as Edgeworth is really cool. So, very intrigued to get to the first trial here, see where it goes. And yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.